the reason why the show was delayed from yesterday until today. This car is 11 years old, and it needs to figure out one of these times. Just for a checkup. You don't need all these extra kinks. And it's dirty.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to my show. This is the actual first episode, I guess you would say, of my newly named DTV, which if you have not seen that yet on Facebook, I did change it to DTV, and obviously the D stands for Dave, which is me, and TV, well, I think you know what that stands for. Yeah. And I'm trying to find a new setting of where I want to sit. Right now, I'm sitting in front of this mirror glasses, or sunglasses, because, you know, I'm cool like that. I don't always sit in front of a mirror sunglasses. I messed that up. Who cares? I don't. Anyway, you saw at the beginning of the show, of this episode, I don't like to say the show, I like to say episode. You saw at the beginning of this episode my dirty, dirty car. My dirty, dirty, old car. Like, you know, it's 11 years old, and I always hear sounds and noises and stuff, and it always, you know, makes me paranoid. But last year was when I really had a big problem with it. I took it to get the oil change, and, you know, fine, I picked it up, and I smelled this horrible, it's just a horrible smell. I was like, what is this? Man, the guy must have had bad body odor. So I'm like, well, maybe if I open my windows it'll go away, and it never went away. But when as I'm driving, all of a sudden I started hearing gurgling sounds. I'm like in those commercials. Yeah. Anyway, I hear that, and I'm like, well, I gotta park this, but oh, my heater went off. I didn't know what that was. But anyway, I park on my street because I figure, well, if something happens, I don't want to have my fiance's car blow up, or the house, so I'll park on the street, and other people's cars can feel the wrath. But when I park, I see steam coming out of the hood, and I'm freaking out now. I'm like, I gotta get out of this car. So I, boom, jetted out, and I called my dad. I was like, Daddy, my car! Oh, it's my dad's birthday, by the way. And he's not watching this, but happy birthday, Dad. But anyway, I'm like, Daddy, yeah, my car. So he comes over, and he's looking at it, and he's like, it seems fine. You know, he's always like that. His arm could be cut off. That's fine. You know, he'll grow back. He's a part lizard and part whale, by the way. But anyway, so we called AAA, and the guy tows me to this automotive place, which I never really liked automotive garages, but this guy found a lot of things wrong with my car. And the list was this big, pretty much. It filled up the whole page. And the place that I originally took it to, I'm not going to mention their names because I don't want to give them credit. Jerks. But they never found anything wrong with it, and it seems like they caused this problem, thinking, oh, maybe he can come back, you know. But no, I'm going to this guy now, and yeah, he found this, like, all these things wrong with it, so I got it fixed. Good. And but every time I take it to him now, like, he always finds something wrong with it, which I don't really mind because he explains to me what it is and says what the problem would be, so that's cool. And the reason yesterday why I delayed this episode is because I had to go over there and get a cap for one of my, I think it was my transmission thingy cap, he said the one I had was not really good, so he got me a new one and everything. So right now it seems like everything's okay, hopefully, yeah. But eventually, I don't know when eventually actually is, but eventually, hopefully, I will get another car, and I'm trying to be quiet because I don't want my car to hear me, because if it does, it might, be mad. And actually, my neighbors might be hearing me because these walls are pretty thick. So I'm going to go for now, and I will talk to you later. Take care.